Usually, I think Asmongold's takes are pretty actually funny, and I usually agree with most of the takes that this neckbeard dude Asmongold has. But recently, man, with this Hassan Piker situation going on, and how his takes on how streaming is so hard and mentally draining and harder than having a regular job.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean? In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
And now the take that Asmongold has with Hassan Piker, which is he's basically agreeing with Hassan Piker, is absolutely just fucking astronomically mind-boggling. And then most recently, Asmongold got into a little bit of a Twitter scuffle with a YouTuber by the name of Goblin. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's actually quite an endearable little dude who talks about drugs and whatnot and the pitfalls and all the problems he's gone through and tries to tell people not to do what he does and has quite a huge cult following, and I think is a pretty good content creator. But Asmongold went after him on Twitter for going after Hassan Piker and the whole situation with Hassan Piker saying, like I said, that being a streamer is more difficult and mentally draining than having a real job. Which, before I go any further, I will say, fuck this dude and fuck anybody that says that. First of all, yes, being a content creator is difficult. Not everybody can do it, and it requires a special kind of skill and requires a lot of effort and a lot of work, because if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But you can't sit here and then try to say in the next breath that it's more difficult, more draining, than people have to work 40 hours a week. Maybe they get 2 weeks off paid holiday, but other than that, they're at work every single day, which is a much more draining, soul-crushing situation. But here's the clip of Asmongold going after Goblin, who was attacking Hassan, and how now Asmongold is defending.
So there's a lot of people, streaming is literally the easiest part of being a content creator. You just sit down, make money, just spawns in. It's just so goddamn free. Who is this guy? Does he stream? They have 400 viewers. Streaming is easy. Being good at streaming is hard. Hopefully now he understands. I understand, obviously, there's a lot of people. Bad take. No, isn't 400 viewers good? Oh, it's definitely good. But you're not going to go and tell somebody who's one of the top streamers on the entire platform that it's easy. Do you really think that Hassan's experience and this random's experience is going to be the same streaming? That's insane.
That's a horrible take by Osmond. First of all, yes, having 400 people watching you stream is a lot of people. It actually puts you in the top 1% of all streamers. These guys who have thousands of people watching them are in like the 0.001% of all streamers. But the take he has is just absolutely ridiculous. First of all, you don't do anything, Osmond. None of you people do anything. You just sit there and literally have less responsibilities than a smaller streamer. Being a smaller streamer or a smaller content creator is actually much harder than when you're a bigger streamer, because for people that don't know, when you're a small person, you pretty much are delegated the entire workforce to yourself. You don't have people editing your videos, you don't have people making your thumbnails, you don't have an own agent that gets all your content together, that gets all your sponsorships together, that has contact with your streaming platform or YouTube or wherever you happen to make content. You don't have anybody helping you out anyway whatsoever. And Asmongold here trying to say that because I have, 40,000, 30,000 people watch me and millions of subscribers, it's much more of a difficult task. It's absolute bullshit. All that content on his React channels, all his content across the platform is done by someone else. All he has to do is sit down and stream. To be a popular, famous streamer, you have to have a personality, you have to be able to want to sit there and hustle and work at to get to that point. Yes, I get that. And you have to be a likable person or have something that, people want to be attracted to actually want to watch. I get that. But the fact that you're trying to say that it's a much different experience and harder, and that's why Hassan Piker is right, Hassan Albi, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, I call him Mr. Grifter 1000, is completely false. And also the fact that this guy has 400 viewers doesn't negate his opinion. It's like the total bullshit excuse, like because you have more followers, you're more relevant, and your reasoning and your ideas are more important than somebody who is smaller. Like, talk about an ego trip. I mean, like I said, I usually like Asmongold's takes, but this one is just like, you can totally see maybe his true colors coming through. Maybe he's just a fake persona. Another thing that's funny about Asmongold, he tries to come across as not rich. The dude's a multi-millionaire. Let's just get that straight. All these dudes run kind of a grift. They try to make it look like their background of their house most of the time, unless you're Aiden or somebody like that, or a couple other streamers that actually just show off and brag like Dr. Disrespect about being being so rich, which is part of his whole, you know, shtick. But a lot of these guys try to come across as modest or whatnot. Dude, they're living in multi-million-dollar houses. They're making cash hand over fist. They're rich as fuck. All right, let's just get that clear. Asmongold is super rich. Why do you think this guy with horrible hygiene, who has mental health problems, who lives in a shithole dirt room that can't even bother to be cleaning, has a good-looking girlfriend? Because he's rich. That's why. She's not with him because he's good-looking, not even close, or with him because he's got a great personality. No, it's because he can help further her career, and he's super rich. Let's just keep it real. The dude's a neckbeard dweeb. So Goblin has replied back with a tweet towards Asmongold. Goblin here, buddy, conveniently skip over the YouTube stats to target a platform I post on once a month. Whatever fits the narrative, I guess. All right, so Osmond now comes back and replies, I clicked off your YouTube video because your second most recent video has a thumbnail selling drugs to a little kid and your entire channel is dedicated to drugs. I don't personally care about this, but it could be viewed as against the Twitch terms of services. And then this guy had a really good point about Asmongold's response, as Asmongold is not actually answering or addressing the situation that is being brought forth. He says, what you just said is not connected to what this guy is saying at all. He could be advertising how to make pipe bombs. It doesn't matter. You are a little broing him because he has 400 viewers, not to mention the clip is cooked to begin with. And then Goblin here drops a massive hammer with this tweet. You having any stance on the discussion about hard work is grand. You wipe your teeth blood on the walls of your mother's house you still live in as if you have tweeted yourself. You grift reaction content all day, every day because WoW is dead and your talent died with it. You agree with whatever the most popular figure says so you can get more updates with your audience of Reddit mods. You've been doing this for years. You and Hassan are multi-millionaires who have never had to work a day in their lives. You made millions of dollars from being a loser. Your entire persona is doing nothing with your life, yet you think you can comment on hard work? LMFAO. Sorry I don't have 20k viewers. I guess that makes my opinion invalid. I'll start shitting out reaction content, become a contrarian, so maybe I can get to your level, Mr. Hardworking Streamer. And Asmongold replies back with another tweet that doesn't even address the situations at hand and just, you know, is deflecting. I mean, honestly, this pisses me off. His responses here are just bullshit, and I think his true colors are coming out, man. Honestly, like, fuck this guy is what I want to say. You seem pretty upset about this. You want to come on my stream and explain your perspective. Let me know. And then Goblin comes back and says, yeah, I'm not contributing to your content farm, my guy. I'm more than happy to have a discussion via DM or call or wherever else, you name it. Otherwise, you can just stream your reaction to my tweet since that seems to be your thing. Which is actually a great take because he's like, listen, we can talk about it like men, but I'm not here to try to make content out of this. I'm just giving you my take on something that is important into his opinion, and you're just sitting here bullshitting around, replying back with nonsensical, non sequiturs, and trying to deflect, and I ain't about it, bro. And then Asmongold comes back with another horrible take. Afraid of looking stupid on stream? I don't blame you. You're going to get farmed for content regardless. I figured I'd at least give you the chance to defend yourself. I think this is going to end up hurting Asmongold a lot more than he thinks it does, because this honestly is a brutal take and makes him look like a prick. Makes him look like as if he's just actually a fake persona online, farming for content, playing the game, but when actually something comes up that could show who someone really is, he has failed, and he looks like an ass. Just gonna say it, man. Boo this man, as the thumbnail says. I don't know what the hell's going on. Asmongold, who, like I said, usually has some pretty good takes, and I find his content and reactions kind of funny, has absolutely just lost the plot here, man, and may have done more damage than I think he thinks he's done. But at the end of the day, who cares? He's a multi-billionaire, bro, and it doesn't really matter, and streaming is not really that hard, and I'm sure he'll be fine, because the rest of us have to go back to work and have real jobs and live in the real world, not this bullshit online social media hellscape. Nonetheless, that's the video. I'm the Ghost of Fate. Thanks for watching. Peace out.